Hi everyone. Hi, Jennifer here, Jennifer Johnson. Welcome back to Maths. So today I put a session together to sort of quick 2-minute one that's just going to encompass the brain, body, and mind. Very good for scientists, but minutes. I'm just going to do as often. So we'll start in child. So just come onto all fours and then tap your big toes together. And then just scoot your feet bones back, bring the hands alongside your feet, palms up, and then just rest yourself down. If your forehead doesn't quite touch the mat, then just bring a block underneath you. So we'll start there today. And I just want you to take my nice big breaths, breathing out. In and out through the nose, going for 2. For 3. For 4. For 5. For 6. Just finding that natural rhythm of your breath, the ujjayi breath. 7. 8. Just allowing yourself to soften down. 9. And 10. And then on the next inhale, bringing your arms up alongside your ears. Push the palms of your hands into the mat above your head. Inhale, lifting up onto the hands. Walk the hands over to the right hand side first. Just lengthen through both sides of your waist. Take a big breath in here. And then exhale, fold over your right knee, right leg. Ground through your left seat bone and just allow the breath to move in and out. You're going to be here for 8 breaths. So really just enjoy breathing into the right side of the lungs. Allow your sacrum just to settle down a little more. Forehead can come to the mat, or you can use your block underneath your forehead again. That was 3. 5 more breaths here on your own time. Last one here. Inhale, lifting up onto the fingertips, walk the hands over to the other side. Remember length on both sides. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold. Take your block with you if you need it. 8 breaths here, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. Ground especially through your right seat bone and reach forward through both your fingertips. You decompressing here. 5 more breaths. Last 2. Next, inhale, lifting up onto the fingertips, walking the hands in front of you. Exhale, find the center line fold. The next inhale, you kind of come up onto the knees and the hands. Push away from your wrists, so really ground with the palms of your hands and the undersides of your knuckles. Spread your fingers wide. Knees are underneath the wrists. Inhale, curl it through. Have a sense of engagement through the lower back. And then exhale, tuck and round, scooping the tailbone in and under, releasing the front. Inhale, curl it through. Nice long front body forward. Exhale, tuck it back. 8 more here. Your breath, your move. Exhale, round. Put it up, squeezing. Just releasing all the pressure around your lower back area. Four more here. A little more space. One. Last one. Inhale, find a nice flat back. So really draw the navel in towards the back here. Engage in the lower belly in Mula Bandha. Just bring the balls of the feet down to the ground, so tuck your toes in. And then lift the knees a few centimeters away from the ground. So strengthening the belly to help protect the back. So breathing in here deeply. And exhale, contract the abdominals. Don't let your lower back sag. Breathing in and exhale. Try not to dump the weights in the wrists. It's a bit tricky. Lower your knees down. Last one. Now keep your knees bent. Push the hands in. Move away from the wrists. Drag your seat bones up and back. And decompress your spine and back. So really reach your hip creases up and back, but keep your knees bent. 2 more big breaths here. Allow the gaze to come between the knees so that you lengthen through the back of the neck. Last one. And then engage the legs. Draw the kneecaps up and back and lower the heels down towards the front. Inhale, lifting up through the heel of the right foot. And then exhale, switch. Lower your right heel down, lift your left heel. Inhale, lift both, make that switch. Inhale, lift both, exhale, make the switch. Inhale, lift both, and exhale, make the switch. Inhale, lift both, lift up high into the balls of your feet, drive your hips up and back. Engage your lower belly, and then exhale, lower your heels down towards the ground. 5 breaths here, otherwise you can take child if you need to. Move away from the wrists, lift your hip creases up and back, draw up on your knees, and breathe deep. Big breaths, filling up the breath to the bottom of the lungs. And on the exhale, engaging Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Last one. And then walking your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees strongly and bring the tops of the hands down towards the ground. Shake your head no, not a yes, and then just let it play. Feel the back line of the body gently opening. So if your legs are screaming at you here, bend your knees a little more. One more big breath in. And exhale, feel any tension ripple off the back line of the body. Next, inhale, roll up, creating space between each vertebra. Hands are just above the knees. And on the exhale, you peel your chest forward and just roll down, letting the hands move down the legs again. 4 more. Inhale, rolling it up. And exhale, rolling it down, almost like a wave breaking. Keep it going. Last one there. Creating space in the spine, strengthening through the muscles, engaging the legs. Exhale, stay low. Now inhale, bring both your hands in front of you. So just in front of either foot. You can use a block for this if you need. So I'll demonstrate with a block. Okay, but you might not need a block. So you're going to lift up with a nice flat back. Keep your legs bent to begin with. And then just simply cross the left ankle behind the right. And shift your hands and blocks to the side. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, fold. So wherever you come to is fine. You may or may not need blocks. So see where you work. Okay? You could be here, but a nice long flat back. You're here for 6 more breaths. Every inhale, you lengthen through the spine, and on the exhale, you fold. Last 2. And then inhale, find a halfway lift, unravel the feet, step them side by side. Choose if you need to use your blocks again, and then cross your right ankle behind your leg. So use your blocks if you need. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and on the exhale, you're going to find the fold. Keep your breath moving. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. 6 more here, breathing deeply, your breath, your movement. Last 2. And then inhale, find a nice long halfway lift. Unravel the feet, step them about hip distance apart, bend your knees again, and then just hang your breath. Inhale, we're going to walk the hands forward, bring yourself back into a plank. Exhale, lower the knees, and extend your child for a moment. Bring the forehead down, use your proper knee, and then just sway the seat bones from side to side. Keep your breath moving. Then bringing the arms up alongside your ears. Inhale onto all fours. Just take a few cat cows here just to release the back. Nice and easy. Remember to keep that lower belly tone. Then we're going to come to dog again. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, and then lift the hip creases up and back. Keep lifting through the seat bones, pushing the hands into the mat. Last one there. And then inhale, move yourself forward into a plank. You can hold plank here with the knees up off the floor. Otherwise, you can lower the knees down. Your option is there. You're going to engage through the belly, through the back line of the body. So lift the backs of the feet up. And then exhale, brush the elbows against the body and lower down. Bring one ear to the floor. And bring your hands just alongside your body here. Just sway gently through the seat from side to side. And then bring your gaze back down to the ground. Lift the palms so the palms of the hands face down and grip onto the mat. And then point the toes, reach them away from you. Okay? Think about creating length and broadness through the lower back. So you're keeping the sacrum area nice and open, the lower belly is pushing into the floor as is the pubic bone. Now with the next inhale, lift the legs a little. Exhale there. Inhale, lifting up through the chest. Push the hands into the ground. Exhale there. And inhale, lift the chest and the legs a little higher. Exhale there. Keep breathing here, just using the hands alongside the body on the floor. Soften the shoulders back and down away from the ears. We've got 6 more breaths here if you can. Otherwise, just lower down slowly and find child again. Breathe deep. Lift a little higher. If you're feeling stronger, you can bring the hands up near your shoulders. If you're feeling really strong, you can extend. 2 more breaths wherever you are. And then slowly lower down, other ear to the floor. Take a big breath in there. And exhale, release it. Breathing in, gaze to the front edges of your mat. Hands alongside your chest. Elbows in. Inhale, up and back. Extend your child, so release that. Inhale, curling it through. Exhale, tuck round through the back and into your dog. Lift your right leg back and up, the 3-legged dog. And then exhale, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Okay, so we're going to come into pigeon now. So you can be here, otherwise you can bring the legs open to the side at a 90-degree angle. Okay. Choose where you're working. So you can stay up here. This is a bit much for you. Use a block underneath your right throat. See where you're working. Inhale, lift tall. Nice long front line of the body. And then exhale, forearms down. Take a big breath in here. And see if this is enough for you. Don't push your edge too far. If you need more, you can release down. And again, if you need a prop underneath your forehead, that's also fine. You've got 7 more breaths here. Breathing into the lungs. And exhale, contracting the belly on the exhale. Should have no pain in your knees or tingling or burning feelings. So if you do, then just back off a lot to get into the first option. Last one. Next inhale, walking it back and up. Tuck the toes on the back foot. Breathe in deeply. And then exhale, push yourself back to a dog. Inhale, lifting the other leg up. Left leg nice and high. Exhale, knee to the nose and then bring the left knee behind the left wrist and tuck the back toes. So again, if that's too much for you, open up 90-90 with the legs. You can still use the prop underneath the seat bone if you need to. Choose where you're working. So with pigeon, the more parallel your shin bone is to the front edge of your mat, the stronger the pose is going to be. But just be very careful with that. You don't create any tension in your knee. Okay? So breathing in And then exhale, folding a little lower. Breathe in deeply. And then let your breath be the guide of where you need to be today. Try not to think about perfecting the pose, but nurturing the breath more. 7 more. Last 2. Next inhale, we're going to put back and our hands next to the foot. Tuck the back toes, breathe in deeply here, nice long spine. And then exhale, tuck yourself back to the floor. Inhale, coming into the plank, lower the knees down. Just shift your feet to one side and sit onto your seat bones. Extend the legs out in front of you. So coming to staff pose here. And what you really want to do is you want to flex the feet. You want to engage the legs so much that your heels might lift off the floor. You want to plug the hands to the floor alongside your seat bones. Lift the shoulders up, squeeze them back, drop them down, and then tuck your lower ribs in. Engage your lower belly, and then drop your seat bones heavily to the ground. Push your hands into the mat. So really strong push there, and then lift through the crown of your head. So you're going to be here for 8 breaths. Keep a steady gaze. You're trying to decompress the lower back here and lift up and away. You might find it quite tricky to breathe into the base of the lungs. This is really good for strengthening. So just breathe in deeply and try and imagine the breath being dropped to the bottom of the lungs, the sides of the lungs, the back and the front and the tops of the lungs. Last one there. And then slowly just releasing that, bringing the soles of the feet together. Full butterfly with the legs, hook the Baddha Konasana. Okay. So your heels don't have to be too close to you. They can be a little bit further away. But you just want to maintain a nice long spine. Okay? So you can bring your block close by again. You might need it, you might not. So inhale, lift up tall through the arms, reach up through the fingertips. Think about that decompression that we've just done through the spine in Dandasana. And then reach yourself far forward. So bring the hands to the ground as soon as you start feeling your back round. So you might be here. You want to breathe in deeply and you want to exhale, reach yourself forward. Still breathing in and contracting the abdominals on the exhale. Allow your inner thighs to soften and open. If you're using a prop, you might be here. You might have it here. Okay? But you do want to encourage a nice long back. So wherever you are, breathing in, we'll go for 6 more. Just notice, is your intention just to get low, or is it to create the space, the health you need? Last one. Be kind. And then inhale, walking it up, nice flat Help the knees up with hands. Exhale, hug the knees in towards the chest. And then inhale, just release. Extending your left leg out in front of you. Bring your right foot in towards your inner thigh, but about a fistful space between. Bring your right hand behind you. Lift up through your left arm. Nice long flat back. So keep the engagement in that left leg, left foot. Keep the length through the spine. Drop the shoulder. Grab hold of the outer edge of the right knee. And open that side of the chest, the left side of the chest. Lift tall. And then exhale, ring the gut. Bring it over the back shoulder. So don't try and go too far in the twist if you're going to compromise the length of the back. So crown should be over tail. You should be breathing deeply. You've got 6 more. Tucking the chin in just a tad so that you lengthen through the back of the neck. Nice, easy eyes in the sockets. Still engaging the abdominals on the exhale. Wrapping the right shoulder blade back behind you, opening up the right shoulder tip. Last. Inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, lower the right knee out to the side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Keep that left leg engaged, both hands behind you. Decompress as we did in Dandasana. Lift up through the arms. Breathe in deeply. And then exhale, reach far forward, chest coming midline over your left leg. Inhale, breathing in. You might be here, tuck your chin in a little, and exhale forward. You might grab hold of the foot, a bit more flexible, but breathe deep. You might be here holding Janmudra, right hand. But wherever you are, think about creating length before you fall. Be kind. You're trying to nurture the body and the breath and the mind. Connect your thoughts to the breath. Wherever you are, next inhale, we'll walk it back and up, sitting nice and high. Cross your right leg, right foot in front of your leg, and squeeze in. If you're feeling a little bit stronger, you can bring your hands in front of you and do a little yogic lift there. We'll come to the other side. So extending your right leg out this time. Left leg bends and comes in. Find your fist pull between your ankle, the foot, and the inner thigh. Left hand behind you, thumb faces towards your tailbone. Extend through your right arm, drop the shoulder, open up, lower it in, hook it there. Inhale, lift nice and long. And then exhale, ring the gut, bring the gaze over the back shoulder if you can. Crown and tail in a line. 6 more breaths. Twist in the mid back, never through the lower back. So this time you're opening up the right shoulder and you're hugging the left shoulder back and around. Next, inhale, bringing your gaze forward. Release the left knee out to the side. And then just put the hands alongside you. Sit nice and tall. Keep engaging your right leg. Inhale, lift nice and then exhale, folding. Inhale, breathe in long spine again. Take those options. Exhale, lengthen through the back line of your body. Back of neck is long. Holding onto the foot or the hand and wrist. Breathing in. Exhale, reaching forward and forward. If you're here You might find that the foot twists over to one side or the other. You really do want to keep it straight, as if you were standing on the floor. So just be mindful of that. You've got 4 more breaths. Every inhale you fill up, and every exhale you find length. Next inhale, walking back, sitting nice and high. And then exhale, cross the left leg over in front of your right this time. Squeeze in nicely. And then lift palms to the floor if you like a little bit. Okay. And then we'll come down again. So spin the legs around. Extend your child for a moment. Do a few little rotations here just to really let go. So inhale, moving it forward. Exhale, just making these lovely little circles just to release anything that's built. Keep your belly engaged. One more there. And we'll go the other way. Exhale, lower. Inhale through. And exhale. Inhale, curl it through and find up. Exhale, tuck it around. Inhale, curl it through. Exhale, tuck it around. Last, inhale, curl it. Exhale, tuck it around. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, just come down to lay down on your back. So if you've got a strap at home, you might want one of those. Otherwise, maybe a long belt, be careful of the buckle, or a tea towel, or one of those elastic ones. So just lay back down on your back now. Okay, bend your knees. Right. And so just feel centered here. We're going to inhale and print the lower back. And we're going to lift the pubic bone and tailbone. And on the exhale, we're going to release that contraction and just allow the natural curvature of the lower back to come back. Inhale, lift and squeeze the glutes. And exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift. Engage glutes. Exhale, release. Now, come your palms strongly into the mat. For the next inhale, we're going to use the same action we've just done. So, imprint your lower back. Engage your glutes. Keep your knees in line with your hips. And then start to lift your hips up. Lift your sacrum off the floor. Squeeze the glutes, but be mindful of the knees not opening up. Lift them higher. And then if you would like to, you can bring the feet in a little closer, but it's really not necessary. You just need to be really engaging here and lifting high up through the hips. Plug your feet in the floor. Make sure you're not tensing your toes up, so spread them a little wider. And push strongly down through the bunion bone of your big toe, little toe, and of the heel. Push your palms into the mat. And we're going to go for another 8 breaths. This is 1. If it becomes too much, just lower down 1 vertebra at a time and release them towards the chest. That was 3, 4, 5. Breathe big breaths. 6. Engage in the glutes here. And that was 8. So don't just fall out of the pose, come out gracefully. So from your topmost vertebra, start releasing down like a wheel, coming down onto the floor, 1 at a time. Slowly lowering down, imprint your lower back, Release the tailbone, find that natural curvature. And then you can just hug the knees in towards the chest. Big squeeze and just rock gently from side. So we're going to come to supine pigeon now. So bend the knees over the hips, flex both your feet. As you want to engage the muscle here. Take the outer edge of the right ankle just above the left knee. And then just work on opening up that right knee to the side. Bring the hands and thread the needle so that you get the back of the left knee. You can use the right elbow to push that right knee open. Now sometimes what happens is you arch in the neck and you throw the head back. And I want you to try and keep the chin tucked in a little. That is the curvature in the neck. Okay? And if you struggle with that, you might have a foam or a cushion that you want to put underneath your head. So breathe in deeply. Flex both your feet. Both your knees should be almost at 90-degree angles. And on the exhale, draw the knees in towards your chest. 8 breaths here. So 1. Every exhale, you might just move a little shift like that. And you might not see this. Keep breathing here. You're on about 3. You know, when you're talking about somebody playing football, they have a big piece of ground to cover. In yoga, even a millimeter or 2 is massive. So just be fine. Last one there. And then release a little bit of tension. Lower the left foot back down to the floor. And then uncross, so bring your right foot in line with your right hip. You might want to grab hold of your strap now. If you don't have a strap, just straighten out the leg and grab hold of the back of the leg side. Otherwise, hold the strap in either hand. Okay, push through the ball of your foot. Now, if this is enough for you, you can keep that left leg bent, or you can extend it on the floor, but you want to flex the left foot. You want to lengthen through both sides of your waist, so make sure that the leg that's extended up in the air is not sort of creating a shortness in that side of the waist. So breathe in deeply, and then exhale, draw the leg in towards the face. So you're trying to reach your right seat bone to the back edge of your mat. Be kind, keep your shoulders on the floor, keep your jaw gentle. You've got 7 more breaths here. Sometimes these slower practices are sometimes more challenging than a more dynamic flow because it requires us to really sit still with the sensations and what goes on in the mind. Some of these poses you might not be enjoying, some you might be loving. Yoga begins at that point. You have to sit with the discomfort. Never in the pain. Deeply. Last. Maybe that leg is shifted into a fractional pose. Portion up on the strap. And then release that strap. Keep the leg up high. Both hands to your hips. Point the toe. Lift up away from the hip. And then lower the leg down towards it. Hug both your knees in towards your chest. Now you might feel that the right side is a little longer than the left. Going for the other side now. So cross from the left outer edge of the ankle just above your right knee. Flex both your feet. Again, thread the hands through. Use the left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Breathe in deeply. And then exhale, draw the legs a little closer and reaching the tailbone towards the back edge of your mat, bringing the legs closer towards your body. And notice what's happening to the breath. Let the breath be your guide again. Let it be full and meaningful. So no half breaths, otherwise back off a little. And invite the breath back. For more here. Keep the engagement in the feet. Last one. And then slowly release that down. Bring the right foot down towards the ground. Left knee and foot in line with the hip. And then choose where you're working again, grabbing hold of the back of that left leg somewhere. Otherwise, you can use your strap, bringing it around the ball of that left foot. And then choose, are you working with the right leg bent, or are you straightening it out and engaging? Make an effort here to lengthen through both sides of your waist. So left seat bone moving towards the back edge of your mat. Breathe in deep. Notice any tension in your jaw, your face, and allow yourself to soften as you draw the left leg in towards your face. Breathing in. You might find one side is a little tougher, the left side is tougher. Okay. Breathe deeply. Pushing up on the strap with your knee. Soft jaw. You've got 4 more. Remember, keep lengthening through that left seat bone towards the front of the bottom edge of your mat. Everybody's out and about doing their gardens and stuff. Last one. And then releasing that strap, keep the leg up high in the air, both hands to the hips, point the toes, lift up out of the waist, the hip socket, and then lower the left leg back down to the floor. Have both your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze here. Just rock gently from side to side. And then lower the legs down to the floor in front of you. You can hug your right knee in and just take a nice little twist, bringing the leg over to the left hand side, looking over the right. One breath there. Exhale, soft. Inhale, gaze forward. Hug the knee back in. And exhale, release it to switch. Inhale there. Exhale, hug it in. Little twist over to the other side. Gaze over the opposite shoulder. Breathe in there. Release it. And then inhale, bring it back. Exhale, hug both your knees in towards your chest. Release them away. Inhale. Exhale, hug them both in. And then just release the legs down on the floor. Let the inner thighs flop open, let the feet flop open. Take the legs a little wider, the arms a little wider, palms shining up. And just breathe in deeply through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more there, breathing in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale through. And just take Shavasana for a few more moments. Just really allowing yourself the opportunity to digest the benefits of the practice. Just allowing your whole body, your whole being to receive and supported by earth and deep. just scanning the body, just allowing a sense of ease and grace and inner joy to wash over. Then rub the fingertips, wiggle the toes, maybe circle the wrists, with the face a little, scrunch the eyes. And then when you're ready, just lift the arms up high, like give yourself a nice big long stretch. Lift the right arm, left leg, point through the toes, reach through the fingers. Inhale there and exhale, release. Other side, right leg lifts, left leg lifts, reach through. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting both legs up and hugging into the chest on the exhale. And then in your own way today, just find yourself coming up into this. Just for the final moment of practice, bring the top of the palms of the hands, tops of the knees. And just try and align the crown of the head over the tailbone. And sit tall there. Take with you focus in the mind, ease in the body, and the calmness and the clarity that moves in and out. And great. Thank you for the practice, everyone. Hope you have a lovely day or a lovely evening. I'll see you back in the next week.